Hi folks, it's Chef Kevin. What I'm making now is turkey stock. Not turkey broth, not turkey soup, but turkey stock. There are two ingredients to make a stock: bones and water. However, if you just use bones, then it's not going to have much flavor. So I'm going to use bones and meat. I have several carcasses and several leftover pieces of turkey and chicken that I'm going to combine with water and cook for about 12 hours. At that point, I'll take the bones out and then I'll introduce my vegetables. The vegetables only have to cook for about an hour. Vegetables are very delicate. They don't need a lot of cook time. I find that it's easier to skim the top of the stock without the vegetables floating around inside of it. And you'll see how I do that. This is going to be a good basis for for soups and sauces. It's going to be a very gelatinous product at the end, and I'll show you that as well. This is my new 24-quart stock pot. Looks bigger than me almost, right? Well, I got a lot of work to do. I'm going to get started. Let me show you what I'm putting in here. Right now it's empty. Okay. This is a turkey carcass that I roasted a couple of weeks ago and I've held in the freezer. Now this has a ton of meat on it. It has the two legs still attached, two wings, and the thighs. So there's quite a lot of meat, and that's going to give it a lot of flavor. So I'm going to put it right in. Okay. I have some turkey scraps. I have a chicken carcass. I know this is turkey stock, but maybe I'll call it poultry stock. Chicken carcass in. I also have these guys. Chicken feet. Bam. Am I allowed to say bam? Or was that copyrighted? These chicken feet that I roasted a few weeks ago, and I used it in another video about chicken stock. So I'm going to go ahead and use them here. Okay. I got one more thing, and this is the killer. Turkey wings. In fact, these are smoked turkey wings. Look at the size of that. Massive. Bam, right into the pot. Wow, these things are tough. Now these are smoked wings, like I said. These are going to give it a real good flavor. Real smoky flavor. These wings are almost 5.5 pounds by itself. I'm not sure what you would do with these other than make a soup out of them, because honestly it's very tough meat. I'm already tired. Okay. Wow. This is just loaded. Okay, folks, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add cold water, and then I'm going to bring it up to a near boil, but not quite a boil. And the reason for that is I don't want the impurities to get into the stock and make it a cloudy stock. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. Okay, folks, you can see how much bone and meat I have in this stock pot. Now, the reason why I'm going to cook it for 12 hours is because I want to extract all the flavor from the bones and all the gelatin from the bones. Excuse me. That's where all the health benefits are in. Just going to cover it up to the top, and then I'm going to put the cover on. And it'll probably take about an hour and a half to get to the simmering point. Alright, folks. It's getting ready to boil, but I'm not going to let it boil. I can see the bubbles rising to the surface. Now, the reason you don't want it to come up to a boil is you don't want the impurities in the fat to get drawn back into the base, the water. Because if that happens, then it becomes a very cloudy stock. One thing I forgot to do, although it's not too late to do it, is adding a little apple cider vinegar to the pot. And what that does, a couple of tablespoons, that's all. What that does is it breaks down the bones, and the gelatin can come out of the bones a lot quicker. So I can see it, bubbles coming up. I'm going to keep my eye on it, and I'm going to start skimming it soon. This is a skimming paddle, and what I'm going to do is skim the impurities off the top. It's a little too early for that, but that's what it's going to look like, these little bubbles here. And I'm going to take it into a bowl filled with water and just knock them off.